Hey guys, thought I'd cast this game for you, just to show an example. This isn't particularly a good game. This isn't me gonna be trying to brag, being like, Zoia. When you see this game, if I was just to cast, like, oh, this is an awesome game, I won. No, one little thing went on in this game that won me the game. Well, okay, it was several little things, but one major thing won me the game. But I want to show you the mistakes he made, the mistakes I made, and what we did right that caused the turn of events here. But you look at his profile here, he is currently a Master League. He's 2-7, so he's not doing too hot here. I believe I played him before though. His name is very familiar. I don't know how many people use that name. I'm currently at like 8-4 or something right now. But anyways, so I'm gonna load the replay here, and we're gonna dive straight into this. And the point of this analysis isn't, like I said, isn't trying to show off that I won, because the win wasn't very spectacular. It was just, we're gonna watch what happens, and we're gonna see what I did that helped me secure this win. So spawning in the top right, Tal'Darim Altar, this is a ladder game. Master League player is Kaz, is the red Protoss, and the bottom right is myself, ERG Zoia. So what we're gonna keep an eye on here is for how I scout, and what I see him doing, and what I noticed that he did that potentially lost him the game. And it's a simple thing as not paying attention to the mini-map. So right now our goal is we're going to be focused, I guess you can't highlight it, but down here in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, we're going to be focusing solely on watching the mini-map, seeing what's going on here. So right now I'm building this little depot. I'm doing my little wall off here. You never know what's going to be hitting you. Don't really need to necessarily wall off here, because it's easy to wall off with 3 bunkers on this map right here for the 4 gate if it comes. Well, it's just out of habit. I like to wall off with 3 depots. His base, he's kind of boosting out probes. APM spam, you know, you can only do so much. Everything's always slow in the beginning game. I'm tapping my ass off this game the entire time. I really hate what they did to the APM, but it is what it is. Barracks going down. I don't wall off with the barracks because Void Rays can charge off of them easily, and then it's easy to lose your add-ons if they're up here. Best to build them back here and just wall off with the depots. Income tab shows 13-12. Scouting. So I scout close to the right. He scouts to the left, so he's going the wrong way with his scout. And our scouts, they cross each other's path. So that was one thing he could have been watching the minimap for. If he would have seen my SCV coming up from the bottom, I mean, this is a standard scout time on this map. He should have known I was coming from down here, so he could have saved him scouting time there. What am I scouting here? What am I scouting? Okay, I see 1 gate, 1 gas. Nothing too crazy here. People fast expend a lot on Tal'Darim Altar. Looks like he's going to go back down. Income tab shows, guys, 17-15. This is also a dead giveaway for the scout when mine gets there. The chances of you getting cheesed by a Terran is very low, so I would have just instantly went cross positions. Doesn't look like he's doing that. Looks like he's just sticking toward this standard scout path. First Marine's out. Going to instantly get that tech lab, doing a Reaper expand here. Orbital command's almost done, so I'm going to be building that Reaper, and I'm going to be putting down a command center at the exact same time. And the key thing about the Reaper is you want to scout. It's not necessarily a harassment tool. You can use it for harassment, but its main purpose is the scout. You want to see what they're doing. You want to get a good clear view of what they're doing. Now Reaper is in production. Have my Marine here ready to defend any probe scout. Hopefully I can micro properly. SCVs, okay. He's chrono boosting out this Stalker. That means he wants to get you out of his base. If you're not chrono boosting, he's chrono boosting probes, so you keep an eye on his chrono boost. I clicked his nexus several times to see what he's doing on chrono boost. He's not chrono boosting warp gate, so this is not a warp gate timing attack. He's chrono boosting probes, and he's getting that Stalker out. So I immediately knew from this that we are getting a fast expand from him. We saw 1 gate, we saw the cyber core, we saw that he was chrono boosting probes. You're not doing a gateway timing here. I immediately know he's doing a nexus first build. Finally gets it down. My Reaper's moving out across the map. So normally in this situation, guys, I would send my Reaper to this nexus spot. I know what he's doing, though, for the most part, and I'm about to be confirmed. If I'm to come into this base and see 4 gates being built, or actually they would have been finished getting finished by the time this Reaper gets in there, I would know that he was not expanding. But when I get up here, see the Stalker on the edge, the timing of these 3 gates, how warp gate's not finished, how he's got these 3 gates and they're not done yet. They would have been done if he didn't expand. So I have confirmed. I haven't visually seen it, but from timings, he has expanded. He's not doing anything else. So when I originally scouted my SCV, I see that when I got into the base, I saw where all his pylons on, so I know where exactly his tech structure can be. Now back in my base, guys, I have Marauders, I have Concussive Shell, not researching Stim yet, Bunker, Command Center. Now, keep note that this Twilight Council is here. Now remember, when I scouted his base, I saw where all his pylons are. If he's going to put tech, it's going to be behind the mineral line, unless he's got a hidden pylon somewhere to do some cheese, which is very unlikely. So keep in mind where his pylon placements are when you do a scout like this. He's got them all clumped up. His Sim City is very weird right now. There's the scan, so I do see the Twilight Council. No, he is going some form of Twilight Council tech. And is it DTs? I don't think that. I do not think that it is DTs. I think, okay, he's doing an expansion. He's not going to open DTs after it expand. That is just an investment that is very, very poor. He's probably going some upgrade charge lot timing. Those are really, really good. So he is getting that forge. I will be building my engineering bay just in case, because you never know, guys. Protoss are coming up with creative stuff. And from my experiences on the creating ladder, you never know what you can expect. So right now I'm taking map vision. I'm going to be sending this SCV over to the Zelnaga Tower, and I'm going to be holding this position to be able to see what kind of attack's going on. If there's DTs running from his main, I'll be able to see. If he sends a probe down to put on a proxy pylon, I'll be able to see. Keeping my eye on this the entire time. Now, I am building an engineering bay, and I'm going to be throwing down 2 turrets. Now, this is you don't want to be caught off guard. You do see the Twilight Council. You don't know for sure he's not going to DTs. The chances are low, but you don't want to rule it out. You never want to go, this is not what I think he's doing. When you look at stuff, you want to rule out everything that he is doing. Right now, I know there's not going to be a Colossus timing push. There's no way that's going to happen. It is going to be some form of Templar play. So even though the chances of DTs are low, I'm just going to throw them down. The turrets in these positions are also good against DTs, and they're also good whenever he gets the Robo Bay. He sends the observers into your main to scout what's going on. He is getting +1 armor. My stim pack's almost finished. I'm getting +1 weapon. And I'm going to be doing a 4x timing attack here is my plan. I have scanned his army. I don't think actually I have scanned his army. Let's go to my vision, I think. Yeah, I have scanned this base, so I do know that there is a expansion up. I do know that he's going a lot of sentries and a lot of zealots here. He is researching charge right now, which is, it's the norm right now. Charge lots are, it's going to sound really messed up me saying it, but charge lots are a pretty easy build to do. You get a bunch of charge lots with like a couple Archons. You don't even need High Templar. You're just going to get a bunch of charge lots. They devour bio up. It forces any Terran who does not drop, any Terran who does not know how to kite, micro, isn't good with ghosts. It really crushes them. It's not an easy build to do, but it's definitely it's very strong against Terran. So now if we're looking at his macro, he's actually really terrible at this game. Wow, he's sitting on so many minerals right now. This must have been his first game for quite a while. He needs to throw down more gateways. No wonder I crushed him. Anyways, not to shit talk too much. So now I have my first 2 ghosts. My Ghost Academy is finished. I got 2 ghosts on the way, and it's a timing push with EMP. Was this push meant to end the game? No. This push was meant to cancel either his 3rd or snipe his natural, or just do a lot of damage to him in general. So there he goes. He is expanding. He's getting that 3rd base up. He's still on 3 gates. What is this guy doing? Why are you so bad? Get more gateways, friend. You're going a zealot build. You only have 3 gates? That's disgusting. Food count, guys, is 99 to 78. That's how powerful this build is, though, guys. Even with 3 gates, he still has a lot of charge lots. So right now, I'm getting ready to take my 3rd myself. I'm about to place it down. Upgrades, I got +1 weapon, +1 armor is on the way. He's going for a +2 armor timing. Taking out this rock here. I'm going to have 2 ghosts for this push and a pretty big bio ball. And this force is definitely bigger than my force. Now let's watch what we see here. Immediately, as soon as he hit this, I saw that he was in line of sight of my Zelnaga Tower. As soon as he crossed his path. He should have seen this, like, okay, in his line of sight, let's go to his line of sight. This was a huge problem I had with him. When I watched this, when I was playing this game, I'm like, what is he doing? He sees the SCV. He knows it's there. He's not watching his minimap. If he would have killed that SCV quicker, he could have done a lot. He would have, A, seen my army right down here. If he was scouting more actively, he would have seen my army. He would have seen what composition I was going. And he could have prevented what's about to happen right here. Sending forward this ghost. EMP. hits all the sentries. They are all down to 100 energy. So he's still got enough for a couple of force fields, but I still have a second ghost here. And again, let's swap to his vision. He sees my ghost moving forward. I EMP his sentries again. So now he has one sentry with enough energy to be force field and guardian shield. How many sentries does he have? 1, 2, 3, 6 sentries. So because he wasn't A, playing properly, and B, scouting and looking at his minimap, he lost all his energy. This is what is about to lose him the game, guys. We're going to watch this push here, stim. He comes in with his charge lots, doing a little bit of micro here, pulling units back against the charge lots. At this point, he is done for. He leaves the game, doesn't GG. Probably raging pretty hard because he thinks Terran's Inba. What did I see from this? I hope you guys see the same thing. This is not Terran is Imba. There was nothing Imba about what I did here. What I see from this guy is a poor macroer. He's just now getting a 4th gate, 12-minute mark, guys. He's getting +2 armor, not chrono boosting it. He's got chrono boost on all his Nexus. And I see a guy who wasn't scouting, wasn't using his minimap to the fullest. So this guy is actually really bad. And you know, this is what happens when you don't GG me. Whenever you rage out of a game, whenever you play like this, and then message me after going, yeah, Terran Imba. Well, doesn't look like Terran's Imba. It looks like you're just bad, Cavs. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys... What do I have? What's this? Do I have a friend request? What is that little bleeping? I don't care. So make sure you guys subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Starcraftsquad. Check out my team at pmsclan.com. I'm part of the H2O division. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video.